Okay, so we're quite literally just gonna talk about some shit. But first, there are a couple of things I need to do. Oh, edit profile. No, it's not edit profile. Copy. Paste. I'm already starting to like YouTube's system more than Twitch's system, at least in relation to the docs that are available. So it actually works. It actually works. I also gotta double check something real quick. I'm sure it works fine. No, actually, no. I don't need to go here. I just need to go to YouTube. Jesus. You, my channel. Okay, it's good. It's good. Okay. Now actually, I want to do that too. I want to do that too. I want to do that too. So yeah, apparently Jeremy Hambley decided to go ahead and pull a Review Tech USA and decided to go and flag Kino Casino, which doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. He's been kind of had his ass rammed by multiple people, and it's funny because I think even the hosts that he has on his show, Melanie Mack and Hannah Claire, both hate the guy. They're only there for the money. I 100% believe that. 100%. 100% believe that. Alright, and then. Okay. One thing that kind of irks me, especially now, is literally listening to what? Do I have desktop audio? Yeah, I have desktop audio. We can literally listen to stuff because this is quite honestly just talking head shit, right? This whole stream is just talking head shit, just pure 100% talking head shit. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do that.
That's what this is about. And he's using his wife as a human shield to protect the bull. Because for months and months and months, we said that his wife got blown out by Skyrone, the Sky Bull, right? We talked about how he cried in the basement when his wife went to go eat pizza and he pissed all over the floor as revenge. He didn't.
He was
say
fine.
it.
He was fine
He
with
was
that.
fine. He was fine with it. But the moment we exposed Adam Sellers, the bull,
Who he mentioned his name, not us, 10 times. We showed it.
By the way,
Thing.
he went publicly by his name on Twitter. He went publicly by his name on Twitter. He used the
Excuse me.
same username on his public Twitter account connected to his real name and picture that he used on Reddit when he was posting.
And I'm just gonna be 100% honest here. Jeremy is. It's funny because his downfall was like really, really just interesting because he went from being like. I mean, I think he was always kind of like boring to begin with, like just really loud and obnoxious. Loud and obnoxious people. I found more entertaining than Jeremy. Like I could listen to fucking the Haktoa lady and find more entertainment than that than watch a fucking Jeremy Hambley video. I don't know what's up with Jeremy because it went from him being this hardcore conservative guy. I mean, technically he still is, or at least he identifies as one. And then he had this massive downfall, and I think it really started when Kino Casino just kind of started poking at him. Just kept poking at him. And it got to the point where he just lost his mind and had a Review Tech USA fucking crash out, which does not shock me whatsoever. It doesn't shock me whatsoever. A Review Tech USA crash out. A full-on Review Tech USA crash out. Because now we have people like some Review Tech USA's detractors now going after Jeremy and poking at him now. So really, he's just kind of a failed YouTuber at this point. A 100% failed YouTuber. Failed YouTuber. Straight up. Like, I don't know how else or what else to say. There's a bird. But I don't know what else to say. 100% a failed YouTuber. And I'm wondering, because additionally, he was very open about some of the stuff he did too. Like he apparently, to save his coffee company, which by the way I still think is drop shipped, but to save his coffee company, he went ahead and maxed out his credit card to save it. Like used the entirety of the credit on that card to save his company, and it did not pay off whatsoever. I don't remember when I heard that. I think I was playing Path of Exile 2 when I heard that. Whether or not it's actually whether or not it's actually true or not is a different story. But with the way Jeremy looks now, it definitely looks like he's under extreme levels of stress. And that's probably because now he's in debt. Now he probably has a company that's probably gonna sink. I'm not exactly shocked. Not shocked whatsoever. And if he here's the thing. I heard, and this is from what Kino Casino said. He would do a Jacob Hammer interview. So Jacob Hammer would essentially give him a financial audit. Something tells me he's not going to. He'll back out of it because he knows Jacob Hammer will go in on him and call him a fucking dumbass, which is probably what's going to happen if he does go on there. And probably tell him additionally that he probably shouldn't have so much staff. You know, you don't need a lot of staff to do live streams and be a drunk asshole on the internet. You know, Only Use Me Blade makes a lot of money in a single stream by just simply getting drunk. Like you don't need a shit ton of staff to go live and do YouTube videos. You don't. You really don't. Only Use Me Blade can like show up, have like 2 bottles of Jaeger, and just like take shots every donation. Granted, that's why he lost his toes, but he's probably making more money than Jeremy Hambley right now. Think about that. Only Use Me Blade. Granted, he's killing himself each time he does it. is making more money than Jeremy Hambley. Yes, he is probably homeless. Yes, he probably doesn't have a place to stay. I think he was kicked out of the nursing home that he was allowed to stay in with his mom. So in essence, he's just kind of, or well, no, maybe he's not, because I did remember seeing some clips from, I think it was Swamp Dweller, of a recent like live stream crash out or a live stream drunk escapade where he was still in there. So maybe he hasn't been kicked out yet. But Blade makes more money at this point than Jeremy Hambley. Granted, Blade blows it on alcohol, but he makes more money than him in a single live stream, because all he has to do is just have a bottle of fucking Jaeger, a shot glass, and then just down fucking copious amounts of alcohol. Like insane levels of alcohol. Like just pure insanity. It's nuts. Completely and absolutely nuts. Jeremy is a fucking dumbass. Because here's the thing. Blade's funny to look and watch at and laugh at. And, you know, when you do pay for it, like, he'll actually do a shot. Whereas, like, fucking Jeremy is like a lifeless husk talking into a mic, and he's boring as shit. Like, has anyone watched one of his fucking videos? Listen to him talk. At least Blade's funny to watch, you know, get drunk and fall over and, like, not be able to walk. Excuse me. But Jeremy doesn't even have, like, being a, you know, horror, like, here's the thing. Jeremy does not have the ability to even fall upwards like Only Izumi Blade. Because Only Izumi Blade really just falls upwards. He'll fall upwards, he'll continually fall upwards, and he'll make money by just falling upwards. Whereas, like, Jeremy is just, like, in the shitter currently. Totally 100% in the shitter. Like, mind-blowing levels of, like, fucking drunken rage, pissed that his wife left him to go get pizza without him, like, dumb stuff. And on top of that, he has so many tech issues in his fucking live streams, and even when he doesn't have tech issues, he's pretty boring to listen to. Melanie Mac and Hannah Claire would be so much more entertaining if they were running the show themselves. Or better, they should just leave Jeremy entirely, start their own fucking podcast, and they would definitely make a lot of money. Because yes, there are people who believe in what they believe. I personally don't like Melanie Mac. I don't know enough about Hannah Claire to say anything about her. But they are better off leaving Jeremy and starting their own podcast, and they would probably make money, and they would probably do a much better job than Jeremy. Just saying.
In places like our Wisconsin Bulls, our Wisconsin Swingers, our Hot Wives of La Croix, Wisconsin, or whatever the talking about things like having a husband push his wife's head down on his and that's who Jeremy Hambley invites into his home. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, not 5 times, not 6 times, but dozens
Every
and
week.
dozens and dozens of times. This same man, who once people looked into it, has been convicted of a myriad of crimes, including domestic abuse, for fuck's sake.
100% dead ass. There is somebody freaking stomping around upstairs like they're fucking the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, for Christ's sake. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. And you're having this guy in your home around your wife, and you're trying to pretend as though you didn't know.
I don't know enough about the whole Wisconsin Bulls thing, but there seems to be a common trend among a lot of these, like, right-leaning guys, where they're like totally against everything. You know, they're against, you know, gay marriage, against like transvestites, and against all this other stuff. And then it's funny because they end up being the exact person that is into that stuff. Why is it so many of them are being arrested for pedophilia? Excuse me. Why? Why is it so many of them turn into like fucking Ethan Ralph? Why? Like 100%. Why? Like a lot of them just kind of fall off, and then they just like lose their mind at some point. And I don't get that at all. I really don't get it. To me, it's like, oh yeah, hey, we got you here with, you know, so and so, and I forgot what I was gonna say. Wonderful, but anyway, you have so many of these people who will just be like rah rah rah, like they'll be so totally for like what they're saying, or at least they'll sound like they're totally for whatever they're saying on a fucking live stream or a YouTube video. And then in the background they're like into like all this weird shit, and you know, like getting their wife plowed by a bull or whatever, you know, all this stuff. And it's like, you were just now, like only like maybe even a week ago, maybe a month ago, saying that you thought this is weird behavior. And it's funny too, because Jeremy also had like a thing against Pro Jared. Like he thought everything that Pro Jared did with his wife and his, you know, side piece was weird. But Jeremy's doing exactly what Pro Jared is doing now. Literally having his wife be used by another dude. So you know, this is why you do not tell anybody about your personal dealings on the internet, and this is also why you make sure everything is legally sealed tight before you do anything. Jeremy didn't think that far ahead. He was too drunk to think that far ahead.
You had no idea? Really? Do you want to put it to the test that you didn't fucking know? Is that what you want to do, big boy? Is that what you want to do? Because I'm ready. I'm fucking ready, man. I'm ready to go to war with you. You think that you can just do this shit and that nobody's ever going to call you on it? No, I'm calling your bluff. I call your bluff. I think that you're full of nothing but liquid courage. And when it comes down to your
he's full of nothing but alcohol.
Your actual courage, when it comes down to your actual fucking convictions,
he has none.
You are lacking. You will measure up short.
About the YouTube thing, he goes, I'm going to get them removed off of YouTube. Trust me, easy. But a human reviewed the video, and a human went, this is okay. They watched the full thing. We have to wait 6 hours, 6:30.
I also like this slot machine Andy has in the background. You guys can't see it, but he has. Okay, maybe I can show you. Maybe I can show you. This right here. This right here. I love this thing back here. Like, good look. Like I'm sure some of this stuff is like some cheap shit that they picked up from like fucking Bed Bath and Beyond. Like this, I'm sure is like custom. They probably hired someone for that. But this back here, I like that thing. I love it. I wish I had it. I really wish I had it. Oh my god.
30 a.m. on Easter. On Easter,
well,
we rose
and this is
back
what's
from
crazy.
the dead.
What's crazy is this guy is doing this whole fucking spiral.
Yeah.
This whole meltdown on Easter Sunday of all days.
Investment taxes, including crypto, can be complex, and they're always evolving. No matter what your
Don't like Speaking of which, that was an ad, but apparently there's a rumor going around. I don't know if it's been confirmed yet, but apparently YouTube plans on charging people for the ability to skip ads now. That's going to piss a lot of people off. Is it going to do anything? No. You want to know why it's not going to do anything? Because they're the monopoly. They don't have any competition that's going to dethrone them as a video broadcasting site. They just don't. They don't have any. Vimeo didn't do it. Rumble certainly isn't fucking doing it. Oh, God. In terms of the live streaming space, I think Kick and Twitch definitely have more hold there, though YouTube is getting better with it. But in terms of like the whole video content creation type thing, no one can touch fucking YouTube at this point. And the reason why they will never change it, despite backlash, because they're the monopoly. They're the only website that does this and does it well. Not the only website that does it, but they're the only website that does it well and has the features to back it up. Rumble is dog shit, by the way. Thank you.
Oh, next. It's just crazy.
We waited for 4 hours from 2 a.m. after the promo channel, the Cathedral channel was flagged. Flake stayed up all night with a bad feeling. He's like, he's gonna flag us. I bet you he'll flag us. 2:30 a.m. my time. It's flagged. He has to make up the entire appeal. He has to put all the timestamps, speak to a human, wait 4.5 hours, 6:38 a.m.
By
he
the way,
messages me, it's back. Thank God. I'm like, thank God.
Where are all of Jeremy's friends to speak up for him? Where's Nerdrotic at? Is Nerdrotic gonna come to your defense?
Last I checked, he shit on Nerdrotic. Unintentionally shit on Nerdrotic, but I'm also pretty sure Nerdrotic thinks fucking Jeremy's a fucking dumbass. An alcoholic, fucking... excuse me. 2 steps away from being only used me blade.
No,
of course
you
not.
burned him. You burned him. He doesn't agree with what you did.
Jer?
You think,
Other Jer, good Jer.
yeah, what about good Jer? Geeks and Gamers, is he coming to your defense?
Oh.
No. What about Sargon? Sargon coming to your defense? Sargon coming in on a white stallion after you were his lackey and attack boy for him for years and years? No. Sargon's not coming in to defend you. Where are your allies? Where are your friends that are co-signing this activity? There's not one that can be found other than fellow cucks and fucking pedophiles. Okay.
You know, it's funny. I don't know anything about Jeremy's personal life past the whole like bowl thing, but I'm interested to see if any other shit that, you know, he does in the background just suddenly leaks because he's a dumbass. Because here's the thing with the internet, and unfortunately it's something a lot of people hate, but it's what's so lovely about it, is that the internet never forgets. If you try to shut something down, if you try to fucking cancel it, if you try to DMCA it, copyright, or do a takedown on it, it's never going to stay off the internet. It's going to be on there forever and ever and ever. Amen. That is what my computer science teacher would say. Once something is on the internet, whether it be your picture, your address, anything, it is there forever and ever and ever. Amen. It is never leaving the internet. So yeah, even if Jeremy took down their video, which they got it back up, it wasn't actually down. It's being re-uploaded to multiple different websites. It's probably on Pornhub for all we fucking know.
Seriously.
Our biggest enemies who, and by the way, to everyone who supported us over the weekend, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Even our enemies, I give a tip of the cap to you all.
Not even, somebody
Thank
said
you.
V is going to sweep. Not even V swept for you.
V.
Do you guys know? Do you guys know that V was one of the first ones when the news broke to shit on Jared's fucking head?
Oh, really? A new video?
It is awful. No, he did a whole live stream about how Jeremy Hambley is a cuck. and the bull is coming,
Oh,
and he
yes,
said,
yes, yes,
I'm not
last week.
surprised. I am not surprised. I knew this for years, you know.
But because no one wants this. No one wants this.
Nobody, listen. Every single creator that is out there, every single YouTuber, Rumble streamer, particularly the people on Rumble and Kick, particularly people on the right wing that were censored for years and years and years by bullshit reports on the left, have no sympathy for snitch flaggers like you. People who threaten to take down other people's videos and take down their livelihood. You have made such a horrendous tactical error.
I'll be right back. I am going to get another drink. I am stuck between a bird and a bearded dragon right now. They're my brothers, actually. But I'll be right back, and we'll continue. I'll be back in, it'll take like 2 minutes. No, you don't want to be there. Hey, hey. Sorry. Hey, it's okay. Hey, hey. I'm sorry. Sorry. Hey. Hey, hey. Are you mad? Why are you mad? Hmm? You're a mad featherball. That's what you are. Well, anyway.
I don't understand how you could possibly think that this was the right call. I do, actually. You were drunk.
You know
You were
what's
drunk
funny
as
about
fuck
this
in a
whole thing?
disgraceful fashion on Easter Sunday as you LARP as a Christian, but yet Jeremy Hambley complained that there were two.
Jeremy's a Christian, ladies and gentlemen. He's a Christian. He is a fucking a Christian. 100% a Christian. 100%. He's a Christian. He is a Christian. That is exactly what he is. That is exactly what he is. Okay, I'll stop. I do not believe it for a second. I'm not a Christian either, but he does everything that is not very Christian. Just saying.
Too many baptisms on Easter. Do you know this?
What?
Jeremy Hambley complained that too many souls were being saved, were giving their hearts to Christ, and it inconvenienced him that he couldn't get out of the parking lot quick enough to get home, to get drunk, and see that the Keno Casino on Twitter. That's where his priorities are at. There are no principles, not for freedom of speech, not for the salvation of souls, as he tries to LARP that he is with a $10,000 crucifix. Well, Jeremy Hambley, you might buy a $10,000, $100,000 Rolex diamond encrusted.
Give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I am back. I am gonna eventually get my whatchamacallit. Let's see, properties. Copy. Soon. Add browser. Okay. I'm literally gonna add on my Ko-Fi link here. Now, unfortunately, because of the fact that, at least as far as I know, with YouTube, it's probably different. I will get it. I will get it figured out eventually. But yeah, let's go back to the video. Let's go back to watching PPP destroy Jeremy.
Cross, but for a true Christian, their crucifix is written on their hearts, and we see it through their faith, their living faith in Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ, on the day of judgment, will call you before his throne, and you will have to answer for the that you have committed on Easter Sunday.
I'm with my family. Everyone's with their family on Easter. And I got to step away for 30 minutes and take a phone call about how someone is trying to ruin my life and take every penny I have because of fucking jokes when this.
So my brother's bird, his name is Hey Hey, or her name is Hey Hey. If I'm correct, she was named after a character, I think, in a Disney movie. I don't remember which one. I think it was Mulan. I could be wrong. But she's a cockatiel. She's green. And she is very angry today. It's okay. You can go have your food. I was just trying to figure out what's wrong. I'd much rather much rather have you be fine than angry. But if you're angry, that's fine too. It's funny because she's also been very much. We let her out of her cage literally every day, so it's not like she's mad that she hasn't been out. I think she just. Sometimes she gets grumpy. I gotta figure that out. I've never owned a bird in my life, so this would be the first time. And then the Beard of the Dragon is pretty much just sitting there watching me. It's like oi.
His entire career is based on making 400 videos per person, revealing all their personal information.
How many videos has he done on Brie Larson? How many videos has he done
300.
on AOC? Did he spare AOC's husband? No. Did he spare Kristi Noem's husband when he was going after? No. In fact, he said that it was our duty to shame people in the right wing that are sexually deviant and embarrassing. I'm just.
Yeah, exactly. So quite literally, even if it isn't right wing, he said pretty much similar things about Pro Jared. I'm pretty sure he's more liberal, but yeah, I'm 100% certain he's more liberal. But Pro Jared pretty much did the same thing Jeremy's doing with the bull, and having his wife get screwed by another guy. I am absolutely floored that Jeremy did and went against everything he said. Totally floored. Totally not surprised at all. Totally surprised, I mean. Shit.
Just saying, Jeremy, and this is what I said last week, and this is my sincere belief, and I'll just say this. if this was anybody else, that was in the right wing, who we found out that they had a bull who was a convicted criminal, who is actively engaging in sex swinging in the Wisconsin area, who is meeting up with sex workers for the purposes of prostitution, okay? If we learned that about anybody else who looks like you, who collects Funko Pops like you do, you would be going after them, calling them a soy-filled bitch. You would make 50, 100 videos about them. You did it with Jack Murphy. Turnabout is fair play. Do you understand? You can't be the bully. You can't be the one leading harassment campaigns and brigading against other people.
Speaking of which, I want to do something real quick. I want to change some stuff with my audio. I may have to end the stream to do that. Fuck. I don't want to do that, but I may have to. But you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I am just not going to do that. That would be absolutely stupid. So anyway.
And then cry if something like that happens to you. And that happens to us too. We know this life. We've had to be the fucking nail. There's been a number of fucking days where we were just getting felted.
Oh yeah,
where we were just
over the last 4 years.
If I'm correct, I mean, Andy Worsley's been pretty open about this, but he was a coke addict at one point, and he did some pretty Review Tech USA-esque things. Yeah. If you went on YouTube, and looked it up, you would see him literally taking a lighter and burning his chest hair off. Just saying. Burning his chest hair off.
Torn apart.
The shit on me when I was knocked out. The world, the entire normies recognized me when I was getting internet, and he's like, "Hey, I know you. Are you the guy that was knocked out in 20 seconds?" And I'm just like, "Yeah." And I had to take it and laugh. I had to go, "Hi, I suck at boxing. I suck at fighting."
You need to take your lumps like a fucking man. We all know how this works. We all know how this game works. And we're all so grateful and so lucky to be in it, to have audiences, to be able to make money doing the best and easiest fucking job in the entire world. And the fact that you're allowing us to jeopardize that for you is crazy. That you're willing to risk it all, and you said you would burn it all down, and you would be willing to lose everything in order to hurt us. What's wrong with you exactly? Like, what is your major malfunction?
I thought we were irrelevant, though. I thought we were nobodies. Well, I thought we had 10 people in chat.
Remember when this all started, he said these guys, and by the way, this guy was trying to say, I'm a random, I'm a nobody, as he begs and pleads to have a platform here.
Being 100%. If you guys ever wanted to see actual entertainment, I would watch Kino Casino. The point I'm trying to make here is that Jeremy Hambley of The Quartering is a dog shit content creator on YouTube who is boring as fuck to watch and sounds like they took too much heroin. They are the equivalent of the addicts that you see in, I believe it's, I don't remember where in New York, but there's a whole section in New York where there's a bunch of addicts. And you can see them hunched over, laying on the ground. I don't remember where it is. I think it's Poughkeepsie, I believe. Yeah. That is Jeremy is the content creator version of that. Slow, slurred speech. Sounds like he's got drunk before he went on stream or before he recorded this video. Wasn't there like, I know there was a skit with a puppet, but wasn't there like an actual like a video where he had like a alcohol bottle in the background? Wasn't there? Or was that the skit and I'm just mixing things up? I don't know.
Here, please let me on. Please let me on. Please, PPP, please do a weight loss competition with me. Please do this with me. I want nothing to do with stinky cuckolds like you. Do you understand? I know what you did to Mr. Mediker back in the day. We're going to show it to everybody today. The bullshit that you did, the hoops that you tried to make Jim jump through. I'm making you jump through hoops. I'm treating you like you're a fucking nobody, like you're a fucking nothing.
It's funny too is that Jim was also he had cancer. I don't know what cancer he had, but he was for a while he was sweating. For a while he was sweating because that cancer was like kicking his ass. And you could kind of tell in some of his videos where he was just like Jim is really good at hiding it, but there were some videos where it's like, yeah, no, dude, you kind of sound like something's wrong. Wasn't like 100% obvious, but it was just like, dude, you sound like you need to maybe take a rest or something because you don't sound great. So Jeremy, the fact, and I think he even went after Jim too for like making fun of him. I think he did. I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong and 100% spewing bullshit right now, but I wouldn't be surprised if Jim did make a video on Jeremy because of his absolute failure. Like it's insane.
Like you're a fucking worm, because you are. You are a fucking worm. You are a worthless bum that I have no respect for. And I'm going to make you dance. And I'm going to make you sing my fucking tune. I'm going to make you play my fucking reindeer games, buddy. I'm going to get you down in the mud with me, and you're going to wrestle with quite the fucking pig. We're both fat fucking pigs, but I'm much younger.
Oh. You know what's earlier in this video, I know I started the video like not really late, but like around like the 24-minute mark. There was a whole segment, right, of PPP like full on going like WWE promo fucking on Jeremy, like 100% WWE promo, like just cutting a promo on Jeremy, like 100%. Like there was a whole segment at the start of him doing that. He's still kind of doing it now.